welcome to today's vlog. We are heading to Target, which in our rural community is 20 minutes away. Just having some girl time and actually I got some Target gift cards that were just a white elephant gift, and I have to go and find out random amounts. It actually was one of the greatest, I think, white elephant gifts of all time, other than the one my husband gave, which was a kind of a silly picture of my niece that he had created into like a puzzle, and it's just kind of like an inside family joke, and it was a really great idea. And I'm like, I'm kind of upset I didn't think of it myself, but I got like 10, 15, I don't even know how many gift cards, and one of those like little gift card maze holders, so like you had to solve the maze before you got your gift cards out. And I just haven't had an opportunity to head over to Target to figure out how much are on the used gift cards. Anyways, so we're just having some girl time and probably go and look for some last minute things for our trip that we're about exactly 30 days away from, which is really exciting. So come along with us. All right, so we made it 20 minutes-ish, almost to Target, and Miss Elizabeth had to go to the bathroom, so we had to pull over at a gas station. And I do as I always do, and I'm sure most parents do before you leave, who has to use the bathroom? And what was your response before we left, Ellie? Huh? What was your response? No. Anyways, I decided probably should take this time while we are stopped, because I didn't really explain what we're looking for at Target, because we do live, further away from a lot of stores. Amazon usually takes about a week to get to us, or a couple days at the fastest. So I need to look for shorts for my son, probably a swimsuit for me, because we're doing a Disney World and a Disney cruise for this next trip. We kind of land and see. Abby, what's going on? Are you okay? Anyway, so look for a swimsuit for me, and then maybe I want to find a new kind of container to put my son's diapers in, because he's kind of potty training right now and he doesn't fully need a full diaper bag, so I just got myself a new backpack, so I need kind of something to put that in. Anyways, I'm getting rambly, and we also have to make some returns too, because I had a little snafu when it came to Christmas shopping this year. I learned a few little lessons, made some oopsies, so I have to do some returns, probably get some Starbucks. Yeah, all right, bye guys. So Starbies in hand, gift cards, found out $110, so thank you, you know who you are. That was awesome. And again, mystery gift cards, we had no idea. I felt really bad, actually. I had like 15 gift cards. It's like, I asked the gal at customer service, I'm like, I don't know how much are on these, and she scanned them all. She was super sweet. Anywho, so we are now just in the kids aisle looking for shorts. No luck, and swimsuits are very sparse, so I'll just have to go to Amazon for that. But then I also want to look again for some just organizational things, and maybe a new kind of umbrella stroller or something for the cruise. I haven't decided yet what we're doing with that. Anyways, so along for the ride. My mind is blown how I have not seen this type of thing before in my life. It has places for the diapers, changing pad holder, wipes holder. The changing pad comes off of the little bag area. It's $29.99, and it has a handle. How have I gone through 3 kids and pretty much own diapers and not known about this? I'm buying it. All right, come on girls, come on. Just scour the luggage aisle and see if there's anything that I like more as far as for a replacement. It's a big type thing, but I think I really like that, even though we won't need the changing pad aspect to it for very much longer, but it's still really nice. I don't really see anything, just packing cubes. All right, another thing that's on sale that I've really been wanting, just a little travel scale, 15% off, so $12.74. I think it's perfect. That's a silly string. I don't think we need that. Oh my. What are we gonna do with it?
Spray it on Dad.
Oh, I don't know what Dad's gonna think about that. All right, girlies, let's go. Let's go check out the clothes.
Okay.
You're cute. All right, so Target was a success. I spent $16 because of my gift cards. Target trip was a success. We ended up only paying $16 for our entire haul. I might go over our haul once we get home, but probably go get some McDonald's for these two and make our trip back.
Oh, I want to open my card. And I'll tell you what it is.
All right, so McDonald's has been acquired. Okay, so here you go, Ellie. And then, Ellie, can you pass this back to Abby?
Yeah, I can grab it.
There you go. All right, we're gonna go make our way back home here.
Cece, pass the Pokemon.
Hey again, it's been quite a few hours since you last saw me. We had to do, I guess, a little bit more of a grocery shop at our local grocery store, and then we got home and it was like dinner time, and the kids are just kind of having a little bit of relaxed time. It's just around 6 o'clock here. Oh, excuse me. And I wanted to share with you what I got as our Target haul, and I'm not going to bore you with absolutely everything because I don't think you're going to find like my little gallon baggies and toilet paper that interesting. Anyways, but I did want to share with you stuff that I did find for the trip, and I very much girl math this. So I had the $110 worth of gift cards that I got from the White Elephant Exchange, which was amazing. But then I also had a return, and girl mathing it, after like my return and everything, I spent $16 at Target. So that's like unheard of for me. And so like, I feel like I need like a gold medal for Target shopping or something, you know, some kind of, I don't know if you guys feel that way going out of Target. Anyways, I never get out of there under 100. But I did want to share with you some of our travel finds. You can go best. All right, sorry about that, guys. Hey, so my husband just walked past and he just had a couple questions. But anyways, I wanted to share with you, not the boring stuff that we got from Target, like I said, like I'm not gonna bore you with my little gallon baggies, but I did want to go over some travel finds that I've been either really wanting or some things I needed to replace. So we are just about a month out from our trip, and what I really like to do is kind of just start taking inventory, like I said, because we do live further out from most stores. Amazon can sometimes take a while to get to us. I like to go and search, like, for example, I didn't find shorts at Target. I thought maybe, because it's coming to that season where people are traveling, and right after Christmas and everything, it seems like they so quickly switch to Valentine's Day and spring stuff with Easter. So it always seems like, okay, the stores are 6 months ahead of actual calendar year. I know I'm a little exaggerating there, but they did have some swimsuits, but I was actually looking to see if they had the same swimsuit that I bought there a year ago, and it was the swimsuits that they did have weren't really gonna work for me. I don't feel comfortable in a bikini and that's pretty much all they had. I'm digressing, sorry. I went from, anyways, so no shorts. I went to go look for swimsuits, and yeah, just nothing was gonna work for me, and I really wanted the one that I had purchased a year ago, and they didn't have it, and they had a really limited selection. So I'm just gonna wait on that, and maybe I'll look online. But what I did find, so I guess here's kind of my most boring find, just some wet ones I need to replace in my park bag. I love bringing these, especially with a 3-year-old. You never know. Oh, Linus. Sorry, my dog just bumped into the camera again. Lovely. And he was underneath the table. Anyways, so you just never know what they're going to touch, especially like when you're waiting in line. So it's just nice on the go. Always have some, it's like hypoallergenic, just some hand and face wipes I like to have, along with hand sanitizer, but I have plenty of hand sanitizer. The other thing I found that I've really been wanting is a luggage scale. Done it the old fashioned way, and we're typically really good, like never overweight, never even really close. However, this trip is a Disney World and a Disney cruise trip. And I'm a little worried that I'm going to go overweight because I am packing not only for Disney World, but beach stuff. Like I have a beach bag and I don't know, just it's 2 different trips. We do plan on, doing laundry while we are at our resort. We're staying at Saratoga Springs, and we are planning on doing laundry probably on the ship too. But before I digress, I just still really wanted one just in case. They're small, they're light. You can throw it in your suitcase and you don't have to worry about having to pay those nasty fees. So this one's a Conair, I think, what was it? Oh, the Travel Smart. And I've heard really good things. I've never used one, obviously, myself, but something that I've really been wanting for a long time. So I have those. The other thing I have here is I actually just got myself a new phone, and I've been wanting for it just a portable charger that's magnetic. So basically I don't have to have cords if in the parks, if I'm having to charge, I basically can still have seamless use of my phone, which for those of you who haven't been to Disney World or maybe haven't been in a while, pretty much everything is on their app. As far as like selecting your lightning lanes, you can mobile order food. You don't have to mobile order food, but you can. Your reservations are, you scan in for your tickets if you don't have a Magic Band, etc. So there's a lot of technology being used in the parks. Some of it I love, some of it I have a love-hate relationship with, but this is just something I've been wanting. I didn't mind my old portable charger, but I just was wanting a new one, and my husband can use the other one. So yeah, so I can have that and we could just each have one. He doesn't run remotely as much out of juice in the park. And speaking of juice, or water, I guess, I got myself a new water bottle because I have been wanting a water bottle that is, heavy duty, that isn't as big as my other one. I have a Brewmate, I don't know if anybody knows that brand, that is probably a 32 ounce. It's massive, but it has just a straw on it, and it has a nice lock mechanism. So even though it doesn't have a top to the straw, like you can tip it right upside down when it's locked and nothing's going to spill out. However, it's just so cumbersome that I was wanting something, because it has a big handle and everything, and I was just wanting something that is just a little bit more sleek, that can go easily into. I actually just got a new kind of diaper bag, backpack, park bag, and I'll get into that in just a moment because that goes into more of my last thing that I got. But I wanted to get the Owala water bottle because I've seen a lot of stuff out on the internet on this, and I was very much convinced. The influencers influenced me because you have a little handle that if you have a little carabiner, it can clip to, let's say, a backpack, or it can clip to your stroller, whatever you might to clip to. It just has a button push, so it doesn't have that cover, which that was one of the things that really kind of bugged me with bringing my other water bottle to, or just out and about. Like, I don't mind having it at home and at my workplace. If those of you don't know, I am a teacher as well, but I liked this because it has a couple different options that maybe I can see that you can have there's a little spout for just sipping that's just a straw, and then it has a larger hole that you can just chug it, like if you're really thirsty. So I thought that was really neat. I'm pretty happy with it, and Target had these on sale. So, and I've been looking at these online, and they were cheaper at Target than I even found on Amazon and online. So I was just like, well, let's go score, unless this is like, you know, outdated color or whatever, but I don't really care. I like it. So my biggest find, and the thing that I'm most happy about, is this right here. It is a changing pad, like a changing station. Basically, it's more than just a changing pad. I really like it because my son, he's 3 years old, he is getting out of diapers. He is actually doing really well, like within the last, like, I'd say even like week and a half at using the potty. However, he is still very much hit or miss. And I am worried about, okay, where are we going to be in a month? And our diaper bag that I've had now, well, I got it new when he was born, and I've had it now for 3 years. The zipper went on us. And so I was like, well, I need a new bag, but I didn't want to buy a new diaper bag. Here, just set this down for a moment. I didn't want a new diaper bag because we are at that season in our life that we're not going to have a baby anymore. I mean, he's a toddler now, but you know what I mean? That it's just like that next step. It's like I will be thrilled not having to have diaper expense, etc. But it's still kind of bittersweet because it's just like, they're growing up and it's just that next milestone. But I was really like, okay, I don't need a true diaper bag anymore. So I did a lot of research, and maybe I'll do a video on it. Let me know down in the comments if that would be something you're interested in on my new bag that I found. It is an extra large campus backpack by Vera Bradley. It did come with a price tag, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it normally is like $200. I found it on sale for $150, and because I had been watching it for a while, and it finally, well, at least the color that I just got a black one, came down in price. I don't know if they all did, but I'm like, okay, I'll snag that up. I like it because it has so many compartments. I could put my my laptop in it. I can put all the kids' stuff in it and still use it as a diaper bag. However, I still wanted something that I could put either a couple of diapers, or I'm hoping by the time of our trip, he'll just be in pull-ups. And this is where the skip hop comes in, that I'm really excited because not only, okay, before I open it up, not only does it have a little handle, so I don't have to bring the whole backpack into the bathroom with me if there's an accident, or if we aren't quite, there yet with potty training. I mean, he's been making such strides. He has been our hardest kid. He's been fighting us, saying that, he'll say he's such a big boy, but then he'll say he's too little. But now he's like taking such pride, and we've really convinced him too that if he keeps on going on the big boy potty, he can meet Spider-Man on the cruise ship in the kids clubs. So, but that's the older kids club, the 3 through 12, and we're like, you have to be potty trained before you can do that. And so he'd be probably able to meet him anyways, at least in the always on the first day of your cruise, there is a kind of an orientation. Full families can go in and take a look at the kids club, and typically the characters are there, but I won't say that because it's really motivating. But I like that it has a little handle, because the whole situation with the change rooms at Disney World aren't always the greatest situation. It's usually just a table next to the sinks. There's nowhere really to put your bag. So I like that small. I can just grab it right out, leave the backpack back on the stroller or whatever. There's also like a little hook if you just want to put it around your wrist, or hook it to something like your stroller if you don't really need anything else, like if you're just going out on a quick trip or something. There's a front pouch that I feel like I can utilize for putting like sunscreen in during park days, and just different little objects that we might need. And then it unclips and unfolds and has a pouch for diapers. You unzip this, has a little wipe holder, and this pouch is actually really decently sized that I will be able to fit like an extra outfit in there for him, which will definitely be needed, especially if we do get him fully trained by then. And like I said, I think I'll still at least bring some pull-ups if we do go. And then here you have changing pad, which actually gets really nice and big, especially if you have like a little baby. Like I wish I would have known of this earlier, or if maybe they didn't have this product, I would have bought it with my first one. But anyways, if you have a Rolly baby, it's a little bit larger, and this is what I really love about it. Why? Because I really was struggling like buying something like this, because I'm like, I'm not going to need it very long. But this is what sold me. The changing pad zips right off of this, so I can just use, and maybe it's not the most glamorous with another little zipper there, but whatever. I could just use this as or just as a standalone and not have to worry about anything. And yeah, just have that extra, especially if he does get, so I mean, I think definitely for this trip, just having that backup, and I'm hoping that we will get him by our next trip, ready to just be, you know, fully potty trained and not have to worry about any of this. And maybe I will just have this, and even if I don't even if I don't have to have Rewind, even if I don't have to have any diapers or wipes, I can still use this for so many things, especially probably as like I said, holding our sunscreen and our little first aid kit and whatever that might be, and just have it nice and organized in one spot, and have it so that type of thing can be very easily portable. So that is, oh, and I did have one other thing that is really doesn't have much to do with, well, other than Spider-Man, doesn't really have to do with Disney stuff, but I found the most adorable jammies that were on the 50 to 70% off rack. And my son loves Spider-Man, if you didn't get the gist of that yet. And he is just in constant need of clothes. He's growing right now, and not only do I think he would absolutely love these, he can also wear these as jammies to Disney. So we typically, when we pack, we don't always do like a huge, like, have to be matching. Yeah, I do have a couple of matching dresses for the girls, and they're actually dresses that I have found on Etsy that I've bought in like multiple sizes, that for Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. Otherwise, like for Animal Kingdom and for Epcot, I just put them in general like kind of Disney attire, or I mean, they do like to still kind of dress up, so we do, but we don't coordinate, and we don't coordinate as an entire family, and that's completely up to you and your family. But just know that it's totally okay that you don't break the bank buying all these matching outfits. And I know that's complete digression from here's my Target haul, but just kind of mentioning of purchasing clothes for Disney, you don't have to. But I just wanted to share just things that I needed, especially because we do have quite a few trips coming up this year, and not only trips out of state, like I said, our Disney trips, but we also have just other things and other places that we are going to be going. And just so these were just a few things that I found. If you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. If you are wanting more content like this, let me know. I totally was going to put out another like Disney Planning 101, but I just picked up the camera and just, I don't know, you just came along on this vlog with us, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share, as well as you made it to the end of the video, which means you are part of the secret end of the video club. Please leave a little like shopping bag emoji or a Target, since we went to Target, little emoji. Oh, and by that note, it sounds like my kids are no longer playing nicely in the playroom like they were doing. So I need to go and find out whatever is happening there. And I hope that you all have a good rest of your day. Bye now, guys. Hi.